Hey guys, VT6.wmv here. I have another one from Gary over at vaporheads.net. Let me show you this. Vaporheads.net. It's got these things now. I just looked on the site. It's got quite a few of them. Pretty cool. This is 24 milligram VT6. It's a tobacco flavor. I saw this just yesterday. It's not an all-day vape for me. Yeah, I like tobacco flavors, but I'm more of an all-white-4 type. I'm using the Ego manual, and I'm just going to go ahead and drip. Seems to be what I like to be doing lately. Last week and a half or so I've been doing nothing but dripping. Getting a little bit better with the flavor, and also not drowning out my atomizer. So I'm going to put a couple of drops. I find that 2 drops is perfect. It gives me about 4 hits or so, 5 hits. And a lot of people with the Ego take about 3 to 5 seconds. I'm taking about 5 to 8 second drags off of it. So now I try to see what this flavor is. Now when I smelled it, when I first opened it up, it smells like it's got a caramel flavor to it, but it doesn't. I'm just going to drip one more drip in here. It's more of a, it kind of reminds me of the Dunhill flavor. It's more of that nutty, sweet nutty flavor, but the taste is different. The taste definitely reminds me of Dunhill, but a little bit nicer, a little bit smoother than Dunhill is. Dunhill to me is a little more pungent, I guess you should say. Well, actually, like I could say. But the VT6 here is not a bad vape. To me, it's not an all-day vape. I'm sorry. Like I said, I like the all-white-4. That is an all-day vape for me, and I have been doing that on and off as an all-day thing. Yesterday morning, I started off my all-white-4, and then I realized I had to do the VT6 and a few other flavors I'm going to get to later on in the week. But it's just one of my things that is what I do. I kind of like go through flavors in spats rather than on and off every day. Okay, so with the smell, it has a kind of smells like a sweet smell, caramel type, a slight caramel smell to it. But when I taste it, it doesn't have a caramel taste. It's not like an all-white-4. Definitely not like that. It does have that caramel smell in the beginning. Only when you smell it. Taste-wise, like I said, it's like the Dunhill. It does have a very, very faint caramel flavor to it, but just like a regular caramel would be. But it's really, it reminds me of Dunhill. Why it reminds me of Dunhill, I don't know. Maybe because of the nuttiness. I find that Dunhill is a sweet, nutty flavor to me. Everybody does have their own opinion on flavors. This is just my opinion. And it is in VG, and I do feel a throat hit on this too, so which is kind of odd. Like, a lot of people don't feel the throat hit on VG flavors. On some of these flavors from Gary, I do. So I get it right here. I had to put one more in because I think that unless I get it right into the little bucket, it's just going to go down the side. And I think the additive that I'm using has to be changed out too. Yeah, that's real good. Put the cap on this on. But with the flavor of this, it's kind of unique to me. I mean, yeah, I like it. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would. Would I recommend it as an all-day vape? No, I would not. For me. There's quite a bit of vapor. So the smell, I'll give it a 7 on the smell. It smells like one thing, but it vapes like another. Taste-wise, to me, it's like a Dunhill. Very, very, very faint on the caramel flavor. I don't know if it's supposed to be. I've never had a VT6 before. I never even heard of it, so you know it's new to me. But to me, it reminds me of Dunhill. So on the taste, I'm going to give it an 8. I like the flavor. The vapor, I'm going to give it an 8. Being VG, I think it should have a lot more vape for it. Throat hit, I'm going to give it a definite 7. It really does give me a nice throat hit. It's not a scratchy throat hit. It's no chemical taste to this, which is what I'm liking from Gary's flavors. So far, I've never had one that had a chemical flavor to it or a chemical taste left in my mouth. Customer service, of course, from Gary is, I'm going to give him a 10. He does have new stickers on his website. Check them out. There's, I think, 4 different ones on there for a couple bucks each, which is pretty cool. Put them on your window, put them on your door, put them on the car window, car bumper. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to make another hit of this and. Maybe I guess if I vape it over a few more days, it would definitely grow on me. But it's not a bad flavor as far as like an everyday vape. I just don't see it as my everyday vape. You guys might, but remember, go to www.vaporheads.net and check out some of his flavors. I think there's a new one on there that he has. This one. That's why I haven't seen it or heard of it. I've never really seen it on anybody else's website either, so try it out. He's got some good stuff, right? So till next time, hang loose everybody, be good, vape on.